Finally, a makeup collab I actually know a little bit about. Welcome back everyone. Today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me. So I did a PR haul recently and I got some really exciting things in there that I wanted to do a trying new makeup. Kind of the spotlight in today's video is going to be on Colourpop. I got their Toy Story collection, which includes their palette. I'm also going to be trying out some of the lip oils and the mascara from the collection. I did recently also get their tinted foundation balm, which I haven't tried out yet, so we're going to be trying this as well. And then I have some products from Fenty Beauty. We're going to try the new Ellis of Brooklyn Gauva perfume, which I'm very excited for. So let me get you zoomed in and we'll get started. All right, welcome. So I will have all of the products that I'm using linked in my description box, as well as the YouTube shopping button, but we're going to jump right in with Complexion. And the one I'm using today, again from Colourpop, this is their Pretty Fresh Tinted Foundation Balm. So I haven't tried this one yet. I chose out the shade Light 8 for me. So we will see how this one works, but I've been excited to try this. And ooh, that feels very like silky when I apply it. And I will say I am breaking out a lot. This past weekend was my birthday, and I honestly think the biggest culprit is probably the amount of sugar that I had, because I got so much like cake and ice cream and desserts. It was all like so wonderful and beautiful, but there was literally a point in the weekend where I was like, my teeth hurt. And then I also think just not getting enough sleep as well. I was out late Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. My body does not react well when I don't sleep well. And honestly, like I ate out almost every single day as well. And I mean, I got to do some like really cool things, don't get me wrong, but I definitely have put a focus on like more of a healthier lifestyle the last few years, especially when it comes to keeping my PCOS symptoms in check. And times like these, even though it was so fun, I don't regret anything. Like, you know, I'm breaking out now, they will go away, everything will be fine. These are also very like, I almost want to use the term like surface level. It's not like the like hormonal breakouts that I get that leave like the scarring that I deal with. So I'm like, at the end of the day, it's a few breakouts. It's not going to like ruin your time, whatever. And I really had such a fun birthday, and I'm glad that I got to experience so many fun things. But it is also something that just shows like my outside looks better when I take care of myself on the inside, for sure. But I used a pretty light amount of the stick foundation, and it blended in really easily. I blended it in with my Sigma F48 soft coverage. I am gonna build it up just a little bit just to see. I cannot get over like how smooth this feels. And again, I'm just trying to kind of avoid the areas where we're actually like broken out, but this feels so silky smooth on the skin, and it's blending in so quickly. I have been incredibly impressed with the new foundation launches coming out. The Milani Skin Tint, so good. The Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, so good. The Makeup Forever Skin Tint, so good. That just really blended in so quickly and just kind of became like a second skin. Like I'm gonna use some concealer on the breakouts over here, which I would, you know, probably need to anyways. But for someone who has more combo skin and prefers a more like natural finish, this to me is very second skin. The Milk Makeup is a little bit more glowy. The Milani Skin Tint is more on that soft matte side. And this to me, just trying it out, kind of feels like that in between. Wow, that is very pretty. It's my first time trying it, so I'm definitely curious to see like the wear time and all of that. But I do think that looks so good. Okay, so I think for my under eyes, I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario concealer, and then on my breakouts, I am going to use a little bit of the Tower 28. I do have a discount code with Colourpop. It is MARCHBEAUTY, and I've been excited to try out the skin tint, but also when they released the Toy Story collection, I got so excited because I'm not someone who watches a lot of like movies and shows, and a lot of times with these collabs, especially because Colourpop does so many, I don't really know like what's going on or who it is and all of those things. So I was like super stoked that I'm familiar with Toy Story. That made me very excited. But yeah, my birthday weekend was so fun. And honestly, what's so crazy to me too is that I did dry January, which is where you don't drink alcohol in the month of January. And then since then, I haven't drank alcohol since. I've never really been a big drinker in my life. Like I feel like sure I've gone through like phases and things like that, but alcohol has never really been like a big thing for me. But then doing dry January and then being like, oh, okay, like did that. And then it was kind of like, well, let's just like keep going. And then, you know, March is almost over and it was like, well, let's just like keep going. And I definitely feel so much better, but it's funny to me because I was like, I can definitely tell a difference in my skin. Because again, I'm someone who does struggle with acne. So for the concealer, what I do is I just pick a little bit up on my brush from the doe foot and then tap it onto there instead of putting the concealer wand like directly on it. So that's kind of how I cover it, using the Sigma F72, the soft angled contour, and the Tower 28 is a really good match for me. So that's how I do that. But especially I can tell there are certain things that kind of like elevate the PCOS symptoms, and alcohol for sure is one of them. Again, just kind of like diet and sleep, like stress overall definitely is too. So I'm like, I can't even imagine what my skin would look like if I was drinking alcohol all weekend and staying out late and eating out a lot. Like, oh my gosh, my skin would be so, so bad. So again, as someone who's definitely struggled with acne, I try to look at it now as like, okay, it's like, it's happening and like you're going to be able to move on from it. I think sometimes when we're struggling with acne, and for me, especially as someone who really went through it for a long time, it definitely does feel like there's times where it's like, I'm just always gonna have an extreme amount of breakouts. I'm just always gonna have really bad skin, but it doesn't have to be the case. And you can find either ways to fix it quickly, you know, skincare treatments or masks or something like that, or find ways to cover it, which fixes it. Or you can do something, you know, where you're doing something a little bit more long-term. You're trying to figure out, okay, kind of what is the root cause of this and what can I do to fix it? And now that I kind of understand more of the root cause of my acne, it's like, okay, I had one weekend where I had so much fun and then that time is over and now I'll go back to my normal routine. It's kind of like that in my video where I was talking about like chasing happiness, and I talk about like you're doing really good on your routine and your healthy habits and then something makes you fall off, and then you get back to your healthy habits and something makes you fall off. Like it's just like a circle. It's just a cycle, a pattern. Like that's kind of how I think of acne now, is like it's not always going to be here forever, and you can eat your cake or your 8 cakes that you've had over the weekend, and then you can get back into the swing of things, and it doesn't have to be the end of the world. So that's kind of just what I think there. And just a reminder, if you're someone who struggles with acne, it doesn't mean you're going to have it forever and always, right? But for my brows, I'm going to use this Faux brow again from Loreal. I actually really liked it. I used this in my last Get Ready With Me, and I was a fan of it, and it really did stay. Like it wasn't like my brows were perfect for the 2 days because it's supposed to be a 2-day brow tint, but I could definitely notice even the next day, like I could notice that my brows still had a little bit of something in them. So when I went to do my brows the following day, I felt like I didn't have to like take as long. He just kind of filled in a lot more easier. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. I don't think I'm using the pen the same way from like the video that I watched, but like, I think I'm doing a good enough job to kind of fill them in, because she does more of like the feather brows, because this one has like the 2-prong shape to it. I'm not the best at the front still, but like, I don't know, I think we're getting there. And it feels a little bit tacky when you first apply it, but then it does dry down and it really like didn't move. I wish I was a fan of the more like feathery brows. I don't think they look great on me. Every time I've done it, I've just been kind of like, okay, but we can still make this one work. Okay, like so. Again, I don't feel like they're like absolute perfection, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. And again, I just kind of liked that the next day, it wasn't that I didn't have to fill in my brows at all, but it was definitely, I felt like I had to do like less work. I'm gonna wait to powder my face a little bit. I'm gonna do bronzer and then blush first, and then I go in with my powder. We have a new powder to try, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Marc Jacobs bronzer. I've been using this from my Shop My Stash. I will have a new Shop My Stash coming very soon for the month of April. So that's my series where I kind of talk about everything that I used in the month of March. And I didn't hit pan on this bronzer because I already had, but we've definitely made some pretty good progress on this one. And then I also go through my makeup collection, kind of just shop my collection and choose out what I want to put in my on-the-go bag for April. And I will actually be on the go in April. I traveled so much last year and I haven't been on a plane yet this year. But in the month of April, I'm gone for the second half of the month. I'm gone for like 10 or 11 days down in Florida for 2 different events. So one event and then I hop straight into the next one. So I will actually be on the go next month, which is pretty exciting to me. But I am super stoked to try out these blushes, which should be right in front of me, but they're not. Okay, for blushes, at Tower 28 sent over this super cute, isn't this so fun? This is, it says Swirl Sip Set Get Set Blush. So it comes like in a little can, and then we have all of the blushes inside. And I was super excited about this because one of my upcoming videos will be a Sephora video. And I was looking at the site of new products and I saw these blushes and I was like, these look so nice. And then I got them in my PR haul and I was so excited about it. So for today, I'm kind of leaning towards Long Island Beach Tea, Long Beach Iced Tea, Long Beach Iced Tea, Long Island, okay. This is just kind of like a neutral nude blush, but we have Culver Crush. Okay, these are hard to open, oh my gosh. This one is very bright, vibrant. This is Feliz Fresca. Ooh, Samoa Spritzer. Wait, that's really pretty. I might do that one instead. This one is Malibu Cooler, very Barbie. And this one is Swatel Slushy. Okay, so I'm between Long Beach Iced Tea and then Samoa Spritzer. We have more of a nude. Ooh, these feel really nice. They feel very soft. Okay. More of like our nude, and then also more, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna go Samoa Spritzer. I opened it and was like, that one is so pretty. So that's the one we are going to roll with. But these, I could kind of tell from the swatches, they do seem pretty pigmented, but super pretty. I loved the packaging of the PR haul. I thought that was so cute. But I do like some of the like brighter shades too, especially as we get more into summer. Honestly, the weather was so nice. I went to 2 day clubs over the weekend, which was crazy. But the weather was so nice. It was like in the 80s. On Wednesday of this week, it's supposed to be 92 is the high. Like, I'm so excited, but I am just ready. Cute. Honestly, these are a lot pigmented, but I don't mind going heavy on the blush at first because it does, you know, usually like fade the quickest, but I think that is very pretty. And then next up I'm gonna set my face with the powder. So Ofra just did a new collaboration with Jessica Deblani. So they came out with a pressed powder in Lavender Days last year, and they said the feedback that they got was they really wanted to do a loose powder as well. So that is what we are gonna try today. Can I open this? I feel like sometimes my videos should just be like a compilation of me trying to open makeup or find it. Oh, really? How do you open this? Okay, I had to stab at it with my scissors for a while, but I think we got it. So I am just going to pick up a little bit with the Sigma Precision Powder. This is the FO8, and I'm going to tap this on my under eyes. And the lavender powder does help to brighten the under eyes as well. I typically like to use the lavender just for the under eye area and then more of a clear powder to set the rest of my face. Okay, so just like I tried the pressed powder last year too, and I thought that it was nice and brightening and also just more like smoothing on the under eyes. Like it kind of like blurs the under eyes a bit too while making them a little bit brighter, which I think is really pretty. Actually, I do think that powder is really nice. I'm gonna do just a little bit more. I like that they came out with the loose powder and they also have the pressed. I go back and forth so much. Like sometimes I just love loose, sometimes I love pressed. Like I just never know what it's gonna be. But that is really nice for the under eyes. And then I'm going to use my Milani powder. I've been using this one a lot to set the rest of my face, and I think that it is so nice. I was just talking about this on my my live Zoom with my members the other day. I was talking about this Milani powder, and I said the only way that I feel like I could describe it was like it makes my face look soft. That's what I kept coming back to. I was like, my face just looks so much softer when I use this. So pretty. So I'm just setting the rest of my face with that powder. And I mean, like I said, I was doing a lot this weekend. I had a really cool dinner on Thursday. I had multiple events Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And my makeup was lasting. Like, I was so impressed with it. I was mostly using the Milani skin tint and then the Milani powder. But man, my makeup was lasting through those events. So I don't know if you want some sort of makeup routine on what I did. There was one day, you guys, I got called pretty twice in like 30 minutes, like literally getting out of my car, and a little girl walked by me and was like, "You're really pretty." And I was like, "Thanks, you're really pretty too." And then I bought something at Express, and as I was checking out, the guy was like, "You're really pretty." And I was like, "I'm never taking this makeup off." Like, so if you want a "you're really pretty" makeup routine that lasts through day parties and dinners and bar crawls, let me know and I can do that for you. But I literally, like, my ego was so big, like trying to walk out of Express, I could barely get out the door. I was like, "Hello, I'm so pretty." No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But I thought that was very nice. But for today's palette, we're going to be trying out the Colourpop Toy Story. I'm super excited to try this one out. And I will say the first shade that my eyes went to was this green. This looks very cool. This looks like a kind of duochrome shade. Yeah, look at that. That looks cool. I am such a fan of just like one shades, but they're like cool looking. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what I'm a fan of right now. So last week we used the Odin's Eye Morgan Turner palette, used one shade in there, and I was like, this is so cool. I filmed a bunch of short form videos in that makeup, and every single, like, no matter if I posted it on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, the comments are always, "Please, what is your eyeshadow?" So I just love shades like that. So honestly, we're just gonna go right in. I'm just gonna use my finger. I thought there was a mirror in here, I don't know why. I'm just gonna use my finger. This shade is so cool. Stop it. I didn't even tell you the shade name. Rex Flex. What a name. Because it's like, it's got the green in it, but then it also has like the red. Oh, this is so cool. Fan. And I'm such a fan of like quick and easy makeup looks. The one shade, yes please. So I will say all birthday weekend, I didn't even wear eyeshadow. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did not wear eyeshadow. I literally just wore my Kokie black eyeliner, winged it out, mascara, and that was it. And I loved it, and I thought that it was great. But other than that, if I'm not doing just eyeliner, I feel like I'm doing these types of looks, and it's just, that's so cool, right? Isn't that cool? Again, sometimes I like feel bad when I do videos and I'm like, look at this one eyeshadow that I'm wearing, but like when it's so cool looking, why not? And then I'm gonna take my Kokie liner. This is such a good black eyeliner. If you are looking for something that is just so smooth, so easy to apply, and stays as a winged liner, stays on my waterline. I do also use this to tight line. This is just one of the best liners out there, and you can get it on Amazon. It's affordable. So I also just take and just kind of smudge a little bit on the corner. I should probably sharpen this actually, but smudge a little bit on the corner of my eye. And using the Sigma EO6, this is the winged liner brush. And I just do a little wing and just kind of smudge it a little bit right on the corner. And again, this is what I was doing all weekend, just minus any eyeshadow as well. And the liner was staying put. It's such a nice one. Literally, boom, so easy. I usually take it and just do a little bit on the lower lash line as well, but I am gonna do some other shadows from the palette also. So I'm gonna keep the lower lash line pretty simple. I'm gonna mix Saddle Up and Since 95. Saddle Up and Since 95, these two mattes. I'm just gonna mix those and smoke out the lower lash line. You have to let me know if you got anything from the Toy Story collection. I just feel like this was one I was so excited for because, like, I don't know Twilight. I don't know, what was one of the last ones they did? It was like cartoons or I don't, anime or something like that. Like, I'm not familiar with any of those. And I also just think Toy Story is so cute and like so nostalgic. from the past. I just think that it's freaking adorable. So that's so easy. Like, wow. Okay. That's the eye look. And then we do also have a new mascara in the collection. I just thought this was so cute. Like, stop. This is the volumizing mascara. On the side, it just says RAR. It's the RAR volumizing mascara. So we're gonna give this one a try. How cute. Oh, this is a green mascara. Why did I not know that? Okay. Why did I not know this was a green mascara? It literally doesn't say anywhere that it's a green mascara. Okay. Well, for the plot, let's try it. We're here. We're here. I don't think I'm gonna rock a green mascara all day, but you know, we can see what it looks like. I'm just not a color mascara gal. You know what I'm saying? But we can use this as like the volumizing mascara and then do like a black over it. So I'm just gonna do this on the top lashes. And I mean, it's definitely very green. If anything, like I'll do like a blue mascara, like a really, really, really dark blue. But otherwise, I don't know. Are you a colored mascara fan? Let us know. I just don't know if I get like what colored mascara is supposed to do for me. I mean, okay. I will say with the green look, I actually think that it works. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do think that it works. It almost kind of gives the illusion of like having green liner on my like upper lash line too. Maybe that's just me. I don't hate it. We'll keep it for right now. We'll keep it for right now. I don't know why I didn't realize that this was gonna be green mascara, but that's totally fine. But I like the eye look. I think that it looks very pretty. And the green mascara, maybe it'll grow on me. I'm gonna keep it, you know? Maybe it'll grow on me. What do we think? What do we say? Smash, pass? Smash, pass? Let me know. And then to finish it off, we have the different glosses. So they came out with 4 glosses in this collection. How cute the packaging on these. So adorable. Oh my gosh. So we have Favorite Deputy, Yeehaw, Peep This, and Buzzin' About. Okay, let's do some swatches. Okay, we have Favorite Deputy, which is, you know, pretty clear. A little bit of gold shimmer to it. So pretty. And then Peep This. It's gonna have a little bit of like light pink to it. Oh, this one's actually kind of like iridescent. A little iridescentness to that one. And then we have Buzzin' About. Oh, these smell good. I can smell a little something with these. So this one is a little purple. Okay, and then lastly we have Yeehaw. Yeehaw is a little bit like coral. It almost gave me a little bit of berry vibes. Okay, so those are pretty. Trying to think with this eye look, I'm almost leaning towards like the first one, the gold, because of the like flecks in here. I was gonna use Beeper, but I think that might be, that one's gonna be too dark too. Might use, well, maybe we'll just go. I wanted to use the Colourpop lip liner, but I guess I don't really have that many. I thought I had one other one, but I don't see it. Well, we'll use Beeper and hope for the best. Look at my little Beeper though. That is tiny. Love Beeper, love the cool toneness of it. And then we're gonna do a little bit of Favorite Deputy on top. I think this is a good choice with the eye look. Oh, I like how shimmery it is. That's pretty. Ooh, yeah, I like this a lot. I like that. I feel like it really does tie in the eye look as well. I am gonna do black mascara on my bottom lashes because it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't. So I'm just gonna do a little, I just don't want green on my bottom lashes. Like, we'll keep it for the top, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of black mascara. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to spray my face with the Fenty setting spray. So my PR haul, I got 2 products from Fenty. I was so excited about it, but they are running a sale. So I'm wondering if that's why I got it. So if the sale is still happening by the time, just my struggle with makeup just is never ending. Oh my gosh. I'm literally gonna have to rip the box to get this out. That seems very aggressive, but nope, still can't get it out. Are you joking me? Maybe we'll try it from the other side. Is it like glued to the bottom? Like what? I should just have a channel. I don't understand. I'm literally going to have to rip this entire box off. Has anyone bought this? Did you have to do this? Because this seems really unnecessary. I have it open from the bottom. Okay. Oh, I think it was like literally like glued in all on one side. I feel like I just went to a reformer Pilates class, my goodness. But if the sale is still happening when this video goes up on Friday, again, all of the products will be linked. So this is the, well, I can't read it now because of that. You Missed Makeup Extending Setting Spray. Spray this. Honestly, I don't use setting or finishing sprays often, and I feel like I don't really have much of an issue, but sometimes, I mean, honestly, I didn't use setting spray at all this weekend, and my makeup was still holding up just fine. Like, I was saying in my live chat that I'm not the type of person that if I have events morning and night, I don't like to come home and wash my face and redo my makeup. Like, I just want my makeup to stay all day. That's it. Like, I don't want to redo it. Like, sometimes I'll like do heavier eyeliner or like, you know, things like that. And obviously I like touch up my lip, but I just don't want to like wash off all of my makeup and start again. That just sounds like so extreme to me. But this is the final makeup look, and I really like it. The Colourpop foundation balm seemed so nice. The palette, I know I just used the one shade, but it's so cool. The mascara, you know, a little trippy because it's green, but it's still pretty. I've been liking the L'Oreal, the Tower 28 blush. I do think is really pretty as well. This gloss from the Colourpop collection, so good. I'm impressed. I feel like this was a pretty good trying new makeup, except we also wanted to try out this new fragrance. I don't do like fragrance in a lot of my videos, but I want to. And Ellis Brooklyn sent over their Gauva, and oh, hold on, let me spray. Oh, that's nice. That is definitely like, it's fruity without being overpowering, which I appreciate. And it's just like fresh. It's like a fresh fruity. It's like a fresh guava. Ooh, that's such a good one for summer. Ooh, I'm a fan. And I usually like warm and spicy, but for me, this is like daytime, summer, it's hot. I'm at 2-day clubs back to back wearing guava. Ooh, that is nice. Okay. This was a really successful trying new makeup. I hope you enjoyed seeing me get this look, and I'll see you in the next one.